report unusual behavior.
Left 4 Dead 2 has been out for nearly 7 years, and the anticipation for a sequel is higher than ever. Considering Left 4 Dead 2 was released literally just 1 year after Left 4 Dead 1, it's a considerable gap to note. With Valve having trouble saying the cursed word 3, we wanted to drop them some hints on what they need to fix before considering a release date. Now we're considering things that have plagued the Left 4 Dead community on online gameplay. Now that's primarily versus mode, and that never got a patch or are abused in the name of cheating or trolling. If you have suggestions or bugs you want fixed, let us know in the comments. And without further ado, let's get to the list. This is the top 10 things Valve needs to fix in Left 4 Dead 3. Number 10, the tank spawn. When playing versus mode, one of the most game-changing and team-stopping sounds you'll ever hear is the tank's theme music. For one team, it could mean backtracking to an open area to combat the leg day skipping behemoth. For the other, it means getting in an elevator and listening to relaxing music as the tank burns to death outside.
I just can't believe this!
Hey, Dad, keep your
you
voice
whore!
Tanks can have inconsistent spawns that vary between both teams. What the developers forgot to take note of was that tanks can't escape some inescapable spawns, causing a team to rage quit, vote to restart, or allow the tank to switch to AI and die on its own. For a game that treasures a fair and balanced experience, having one team with a tank and the other with a dead Schwarzenegger, I have to say, that really tanked. Number 9. The instant Jockey air kill / scratch to kill. Jockeys are notoriously annoying for both parties. Jockeys are hard to melee and to shoot, while trying to jockey ride a survivor is like trying to bear hug a greased up deaf guy.
You're never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time. Forget about it. Go do something else. See you next year.
But one thing that can ruin a jockey player's day is the infamous jockey instant death glitch. Now if you're a special infected ally and scratch a jockey mid-jump, the jockey's just going to give up on its little life. This can also be achieved by scratching a jockey while it rides a survivor, causing infected teammates to refrain from dealing additional damage to the ridden survivor. Now, the jockey can also be insta-killed by a well-timed melee from the survivor mid-jump. So all in all, a jockey shouldn't be that scared to jump when that's like half of its purpose. Number 8. The infinite melee weapon swing. Now in Left 4 Dead 1, you had the capability to melee infinitely to keep the Horde off, or should we call it the shove. And it kept special infected off of you as well as the Horde. That was patched months after release. Upon the release of Left 4 Dead 2, they kept that little tidbit, and melee weapons were introduced, and they were a perfect way of keeping Hordes directly off of you, and killing chargers a lot faster. But with 7 years past the release of Left 4 Dead 2, we still haven't seen a cooldown for this. Now why do we get infinite melee weapon swings, ones that insta-kill most special infected, but a cooldown on just pushing them away? I can literally sit in a corner when I'm boomed, and just hold the melee button. No Horde, I ain't getting damaged. What's up with that? Number 7. AI players taking reduced damage. Now say you're a spitter and your teammate has hunted a lonely AI computer, say it's Rochelle, and the team's way off in the distance, so you got ample time to spit on them and get, nah, not with an AI. Now AIs take significantly less damage from spit, mainly because they can be dumb at times, and so they figured, let's just reduce the damage and no one's gonna be mad. Well, the special infected teams definitely get mad that their 10-second long spit only did 17 damage. Now we're gonna get into more about the AI's stupidity later on when we get down the list. Number 6. Horde inconsistency. So you just beat a tank and you were respectively boomed 3 times in a 2-minute period. You've been charged, jockeyed, smoked, and hunted with a little bit of spit on top. What could go worse? Oh look, another Horde spawned. You could be easily overwhelmed with 20 common infected on you, and that can change the whole game. Especially when the team runs through the same chapter with not even half of the randomized Horde encounters as yours. Oh, that excludes boomer hordes because that's forced. Maybe we could even out the encounters for both teams so it's an equal experience. Thanks, that'd be great. Number 5. Wait time before joining a game in progress. So that AI that abandoned you earlier finally got a living person to take over. You feel a wave of relief as you feel like a full team is established. But wait! They're throwing them into a game that they're not knowing what the hell is going on. Or maybe joining in not knowing that someone is charged right behind you and they go running off. Nothing's more annoying. Now, maybe Valve can establish a 5-second viewing camera before joining in a game so the player can establish what's going on, because you definitely need to know to help out your team and to pretty much prevent your own death. Number 4. Enhanced AI. Now, we've all been there. The 3 player characters are respectively hit by a smoker, jockey, and hunter. The sole AI player on the team must make a quick decision to save one teammate in order to save the rest. And he runs in the opposite direction of the closest teammate. Maybe make the AI to where they can save the closest survivor no matter what. And let's throw in not using a health pack when I'm at 50 health. That'd be great. Just an enhanced AI all around. How's that sound? Number 3, the pump shotgun melee cancel. Now, if you've been playing Left 4 Dead for a while, you'll notice experienced players taking pump shotguns instead of SMGs. You may also notice they aren't cocking their guns each time they shoot. This is a glitch where the player can shove the second after a shotgun shot to cancel out the pump action. This proves to be deadly in all scenarios, even more powerful than full auto shotguns. Both pump actions in the game do 31 to 34 damage per shot, while full autos do 23 to 28 damage per shot. So if you're facing a tank or charger, you might want to bring out that pump action again. Now, full autos can shoot faster, but they don't do nearly as much damage. This is an entertaining feature to say the least, but let's not deny it's an exploited glitch. Number 2, the vote to restart glitch. Now, I debated whether I would make this one the number 1 spot or not, but number 1 happens more so often than anything else, so let's get on with the horrible vote to restart glitch. The vote to restart democracy is flawed, just like our American government. Most of the time, a restart vote will come up when things don't go the way it wants it. And if the player spams the vote long enough, the game will give the desired outcome of restarting the chapter. You can have 6 no's, 1 yes, and 1 undecided vote, and the game will think, oh, they want to restart. I personally have abused this system since day one, when they put it as an update, and abused it and trolled, and that's pretty much how you get experienced players to rage quit. And to them I say,
I'm deeply sorry. Sorry.
And now for number 1, the penalty for suicide and or rage quitting. Now for the ultimate conundrum faced by Left 4 Dead players, a survivor runs off on their own expected to run the chapter without being attacked by any special infected, until they're charged, smoked, jockeyed, or huntered, and boom, so-and-so has left the game, or a charger misses a crucial charge and is gunned down while trying to run away to safety. Boom, so-and-so has left the game. It happens all too frequently for a game that relies on a 5-chapter playthrough and long load times. And let's not forget when trolls or irritated gamers decide to screw over their team by jumping off a high edge or into a body of water. Why not incorporate a penalty system like other games do to discourage such actions? A man can dream. A man can dream. What are your thoughts? What do you want to see fixed in Left 4 Dead 2 before the release, the announcement of Left 4 Dead 3? And let me know what features you would like to see in the next installment. Want more top 10s? I can be on that too. Suggest a game for me. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Wow Such Gaming. Until then, see you next time.